All right, guys, I'm just going to do a quick video about what I'm seeing for next week. Obviously, things change, um, so we just have to adapt. But what I have so far is I'll go through a couple like B setups and then I'll go through like my A ones for the week. B setup, USD JPY. Um, we're bullish, even though dollar is weak against the yen, we're bullish. Um, this is on a weekly. Want to be targeting this sort of high. We do have some volume in here which hasn't yet been tested. So kind of a continuation to run higher is definitely going to be on the cards. You can see we had this no wick bottom, a lot of people buying here on the daily. We came in and we launched that. That's fine. We have this is our impulse. This is our correction, and then we want to see another impulse again. So I'm potentially looking for longs, um, anywhere kind of within this zone. I'm looking for obviously scaling it down. We have this hourly zone in here, which you can see we shifted or we swept liquidity. We then shifted structure. So now I just want to see if we can get that pullback and then there's continuations long. The only way I'm going to be buying this is if price comes down and I actually see a clear, strong like shift, and then we can look to get into something and then potentially just target these highs. Whoops. But targeting this high. So as USD JPY, Euro USD, daily, we come into this zone, tapped it once, come up, tapped it again, but again you can see that this was just nothing more than a test of this last zone in here, and then we start to rally. So for the here and now, I've got two zones that I'm looking for. I actually would have wanted to have seen this zone get tested beforehand. We didn't. We came close and then we ran. That does not mean price can't come down and then continue its run. Um, oh, hang on, my mouse is playing it. Oh, sorry guys, my mouse is playing it. Uh, okay. Um, we do have this zone in here. Ah, this is so annoying. I'm just gonna have to do it with my mouse. Okay. Okay, so we have this zone in here, hourly. Um, was nothing actually really on the hourly. I think I was just highlighting this overall 4 hour volume. So any kind of move in here to then continue is definitely what I'm going to be looking for. Um, if not, obviously potentially a bit deeper. For the potential going into tomorrow, we had this. Let me see if I can get my mouse working again. Give me one sec, guys. Okay, cool. So bearish, bearish. We had this zone which we tested, we confirmed, we broke structure. So now we're just looking for the point which broke the structure. That's our low, that's our high. Use our fib. Boom. You can see lining up quite nicely into here. Price has respected the 50. We could definitely have a run a little bit higher though. 5 minute. We have that 5 minute volume in there. This isn't probably one of the best ones I'm looking at, if I'm going to be honest, because we definitely could take out this high, um, unless there was something in this 1 minute that we tested. Did we test it? Yes, we did. Okay, so that means this could actually be valid for shorts. If we can get a bit of a push move back up into that zone, definitely look for shorts. If not, I'm not going to sweat about it. Okay, Bitcoin. I was actually looking to short from here, but obviously, as you can see, as the weekend has moved, we've run this low, and we've now actually started to break and push higher now. Are we going to continue this bullish run? Maybe we, oh, maybe we could definitely run this high. Hourly, let's break it down. Can we see anything down here? Not really, but I wouldn't be surprised if just the open of this candle got hit. We had this 30-minute supply, which then has broken. Now this becomes our new demand. Nothing really in here. We do have this volume in here, which quite possibly could get tested. Where's my tool that I'm looking for? Here we are. It's this. So failed. So this is our new volume we could be looking for. I don't know if I would even honestly just go straight off this zone. Um, this Asia high is looking quite nice to be taken out. If we can follow and continue that momentum, fantastic. If we don't and we fail, I'm not gonna stress too hard about it. I do have other nice setups. So obviously this one failed, and now you can just see we're just adapting. Could see price come tick into here this weekly open, and then continue. US oil. US oil. I've been looking for longs on this for quite a while. Still haven't got it yet. I'm still waiting for this 12-hour zone to get met. Whether or when we're going to do that, I have no idea. We are in this correction phase right now. This is our correction in here, and hopefully now we can look for our impulse. For the here and now, though, obviously you can see we ran these lows, price then start to break up, start coming down, breaking above this high. So now I'm really just looking for this 30-minute zone. For me is looking really, really nice. 30-minute, we have that open here. Love this liquidity. Like I said before, liquidity needs to be released before price can actually continue its move. So this 30-minute is looking really clean for me. Again, you can scale it down into here. Same on the 30-minute, you can scale it down, have it a bit tighter. I personally just like to have this whole candle, because this was the move, like the actual candle move that caused this big run and spike. Just want to see price come down and then continue higher. Definitely want to be targeting this high. Definitely want to be targeting all of this. Where are we for? This is just, if anything, whenever you see the market roll like this, 9 times out of 10, or even 100 times out of 10, this is going to get taken. I don't know when, but when we could, if we see an example, I'll let you know. But they always, always, always get run, these rolls. It happens quite a lot on gold as well. Price will see if we can find one really quick on Bitcoin, because I know Bitcoin rolls quite a lot. Again, here we rolled, price took it out. Can't even find one now. But whenever price rolls like this, just best know that price is actually going to take this out. Don't know when, don't know where, but price is definitely going to take this out. So that is going to be my first target. Obviously, second target's running up to here. That's our move. 1 to 3. Fucking clean. Fib. Fib's lining up really, really nice. That's definitely going to be an A plus setup for me. And my last and final one is pound JPY. So weekly, we have this high, which I'm 100% is getting taken at some point. You can see price has just been bullish as fuck. 4 hourly, nothing too heavy. We had this fair value gap that came in last week, and this is just a reaction off of this volume in here. Hourly, well, from this actual test, you can see we came down and we had a lower time frame accumulation, and price ran. We start to shift, and now I'm really waiting and looking to see if we can have this move play out. You can see where this sell movement is where market opened. You can see this red line with that 0, 0. Market open, So what I'm really kind of waiting for is to see if we can definitely run out these highs and just continue riding it longer up. Super clean, super simple. This is probably my A star setup for the week. Um, if we do get confirmations, this is going to be a really, really nice one to jump and ride. Um, so yeah, let's see what this week brings. I haven't looked at anything more. Um, I have had a quick look on gold. Gold not doing much too heavy. Not sure about this. Again, Um, mm, mm, mm. yeah, I'm not even really going to talk on this too much. It's kind of like in the air. We're kind of stuck in this horrible like accumulation. So when price is just moving sideways. So when we actually get a clear break, then I'd like to see. I do want to see this zone, but equally, if that zone is going to get tested, price is probably going to take out this all-time high. Um, so yeah, again, a few examples of when the market rolls. Market rolled. We took it out here. Market rolled. We took it out here. Gold literally rolls all the time. And it's really frustrating when you're looking at a position and you're waiting for that specific thing and then price just rolls. I hate it, but if you do miss the roll, just know that there's always going to be an opportunity to actually then get back in on it. So Bitcoin, I'm not even really looking at that too heavy. I forgot what that pair was now. Um, UK 100 was actually another pair that I was looking at. Uh, yeah, okay. So I got idea one and idea two. Idea one is price just continues. We potentially accumulate and then we pump. Or idea two, we shift it down into a 15-minute. We have this overall zone. We have our EMA cross, which is really, really clean. And I want to see if we can just come back in here, tag, and then start heading back down. That is the gameplay for the week. We got a lot of volume in here, which I would love to see get tested, which I'm sure it will because it's very close. Um, and then we just continue and wait to see what happens. But my main ones for the week are pound yen. That is like textbook. I'm 100% taking that. UK 100, I want to see which one is get hit first. And US oil, UK oil. Oh shit. UK oil, basically the exact same situation. We have price ran this weekly low. Fantastic. Daily, let's go. Yeah, so I've been waiting for this. As you can see, this is my setup. Now, I just want to see price kind of push. We have this like roll in here. So if price rolls up and then we continue back down, that is going to be the move. Um, if I hunker down into this section here, scale, hourly, clean as a whistle, mate. That is 30-minute. Again, can take it straight off this 30-minute. Again, I'm probably just going to have that whole candle as my whole volume zone. Um, UK oil and US oil are literally basically the exact same. They move basically identical. Um, they basically are the same thing. It's just sometimes, depending on who you trade with, your spread might be slightly a bit different. Um, so we can go long, shorts, stop loss below the low. Target and a 3.5 R. Another confirmation which I like to see is we just ran this low. With our weekly open, we ran it, fantastic. Now we're starting to push. I do want to see if we can break through or past this volume zone. That's going to be our major key for the week. But again, you can see that's UK oil, US oil, 4 hour, literally the exact same. I think maybe Yeah, they're literally just exactly the same. So I'm going to be waiting for both of these to play out. Oil, definitely on the cards for me. Um, that's actually all I have, and until the week kind of progresses a bit more, and we wait and see kind of what we got. But so far, that's what I have. If any of you guys got any questions, if you guys want me to do any pairs or any stock or any crypto, please let me know. Um, Shame we didn't get a live session going today, literally just because of numbers. That's actually all. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you've got any questions, please let me know. Feel free to fire away, and I'll help everyone as much as I can. All right, guys.